Hey guys, Steve the B Plan is here, straight from my living room. Uh, have to, I'm obligated to do this review, and then I thought I'd show you some new Steelbooks that I just recently received. So let's, Cecilia, a movie I didn't really care for and didn't know why I got it, but let's look here. Oh crap! Here we go. Ugh. A Diary of a Desperate Housewife. Cecilia, a haunting aristocrat who enjoys taunting her servants with her flawless physique, which I would agree it's pretty nice, finds her life turned upside down when she's violated by the victims of her own vicious games. This eye opening experience leads her to a newly enlightened uh, libertarian or whatever into a sordid series of swinging socialite soirees, mind-bending bohemian happenings, and brazen backwoods orgies. But when her loving husband also embraces this omnisexual lifestyle, her amorous antics arouse violence in her satanic Satanist suitors. Can Cecilia escape their cruel consequences of her own erotic excess? Okay, so what all this dumb crap means, it's a Jess Franco movie, and it is, I don't get it. It's just a bunch of nonsense. The dubbing does not do anything for this movie. Um, and there's a lot of skin. I mean, the lead actress is pretty attractive. uh, was it Linda Romay shows up in one of these orgies. I don't know if it's backwoods, but it's an orgy. And after all said and done, I don't really know what the hell happened other than I lost about an hour or something watching this. There, I believe there is a documentary on here that might be worthwhile watching. I don't know. Forensic Franco Files Musings on a Madrid's B movie Maverick. Now I haven't watched that yet, but I mean I'm not sure why I would want to watch a documentary about him, but I would find that way more interesting than this. He did make some okay movies doc, like the Doctor Orloff movie or something back in the '60s. It was a black and white, and I found that kind of had some atmosphere and stuff. And of course, Blood Moon, which I think that's probably my favorite of his films. Um, and then I mean he made everything else that was not not too pleasing. As far as if you are a fan of Franco, which you mean some people are, and then that's fine. But well, and you would like to know that this movie, the transfer looks really good, and very, of course, of all the flesh on display, there's a lot of skin tones, and you can see the fine hairs on the ample body of Cecilia, her freckles upon speckled upon her beautiful chest. So Franco, I mean, I'm gonna have to watch the documentary, so that may be a little bit, you know, in this case, might be something where it might be better than the film, in my opinion. But I think if you're a fan of Franco fans, you might like it. So that was my obligated. So, but to me, a regular outsider, I don't care for it, the film itself. But I will check out the documentary at some point because I like documentaries, and he's an interesting character. I would like to know how he got Linda Romay because she's way out of his league. So let's uh let's talk about some Steelbooks, balls. So let's do, 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 doop, 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 doop. Ooh, what am I doing? Oh, there we go. There's some wood there, boys. So the first one is the new Best Buy, which I think all these might be Best Buy movies, except one. Um, Best Buy Steelbooks is the new Steelbook for the Halloween, which you can't see the back fully, but Jamie Lee Curtis is there, and it does have a protective cover, so the the text and stuff is on the protective cover, and then you just have the artwork, which is pretty nice. So Halloween. This probably is an interest to some people, but it is the Ghost in the Shell Steelbook, which I haven't. I have opened that up. So here's the just without the protective cover, which I find those are cool because sometimes a lot of my steelbooks I had to purchase the little sleeves to put them on so it wouldn't get scratched up. So I mean, but yeah, I want to check this out. I've actually purchased the Blu-ray of this a couple probably a year or so ago, and it looked really good. So I've heard mixed things about this one, but the steelbook is just really freaking cool looking. So uh, now let's see. I'll go over everything I got from Best Buy so far, and then this one's I haven't had in 4K Mad Max Fury Road, and this is really cool. It's not just drawn on. It's kind of embossed or whatever you want to call it. So Fury Road is definitely one of the better action movies that's came out in the last few years. So had a really good time at the movie theater, and it's amazing how it captured, you know, the Mad Max feel this many years later. 85 was the Beyond Thunderdome, so really, really cool. And another one that I got the last one in the store in my local Best Buy was the Evil Dead 1 and 2 Steelbook. And again, I believe this is in a protective sleeve. So the text and everything is on that sleeve. So when you remove it off, it's just the artwork. And I think there's some cooler artwork. I haven't opened mine. My wife Dana purchased these as well, and then she I took it out and looked at it. So I'm gonna check that out. Probably check it out via hers. She actually has the standard copies of the 4Ks. So and I got the last one. I believe we were in Lexington, and we were at stopped at a nearby Target, and I snagged the last one of the Rob Zombie trilogy steelbook from Target. Yeah, really cool. Of course, again, this protective cover comes off, and you just have the artwork, and really, really cool. I definitely will only be getting or only watching the first two movies. I'm sure down the road, you know, in a few years when my mind starts going, I probably will go, "What the hell's Free from Hell?" And I'll watch it again, and then I'll have those same shitty feelings over again that it sucked. But until then, I'll have the first two movies and the memory of the third. So that concludes my obligation, so Wes can get off my back about Cecilia, and hope you enjoyed watching seeing some of the still books. If we're lucky enough to get them. I mean, unfortunately, you have to pre-order them, so that's my pre-order most. I was lucky on the Halloween and the Evil Dead first first and second one still booked. But if you're really interested in these, which I don't know, it's just kind of hit or miss. But the collectability might come into factor as far as resell. You want to resell them in the future. A lot of these have actually sold out, so you can't get them anymore. So obviously, some people resell them. I don't really do that, but I can see you know people doing that. And but if you really want them, I have like the 300 4K steelbook coming, and I'm definitely gonna pre-order the V for Vendetta because I believe I don't own that on any format, um, so I really want to get those two. So, but pre-order if you want them. Best Buy. Do it cool. So, peace out.